Hello everybody, my name is Liam, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer with the good old Jamie.
Hey guys, how we doing?
We are finishing up this game. This will most likely be the last episode. It'll probably be the last episode. We'll see.
We'll see. You do still have the whole Ganon boss fight to do.
Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, that instantly one-shots him. Okay. So, we're doing some cleanup right here at the beginning, because we need to. There's a lot of things that I want to do before we finish the game, which we could finish it right now if we really wanted to. But we're going to go all the way to the end, and we're going to finish the last two dungeons. Make sure we get those out of the way.
Yep, and what we're doing right now is we're tracking down the last Spirit Temple key. You can go ahead and just run straight. They'll put us right out where we need to be.
Okay.
And then you're going to go to the right, over by the statue. Let's see. One we can do as an adult. It is. Okay, so go ahead and play the Song of Storms again.
Okay, let's see. There we go.
Because if it's not here, then we have to go back to being a kid to finish up all the small things we have to do as a kid.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not here. So, alright, now you go ahead and play the song of the Prelude of Light. Because we gotta become a little child for the last time.
Let's go. I hope that's correct. It is correct. I did it. First try. That's not even on the list. So.
No, it's not. That's the one that I told you need to memorize. And you finally did it in the last episode.
The last episode. It's crazy.
But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. It's been really fun.
Oh, awesome. Glad to hear it. Yeah, this has been massively fun. I'm super excited. I've been trying to think about what other games I would want to play next that at least are in the Legend of Zelda series. And I was thinking... And they're quiet. Look at that. It's crazy. Yeah, I've been trying to think about what I wanted to play next. As like a Legend of Zelda series, because people seem to enjoy my take on Legend of Zelda. So I was thinking maybe either Majora's Mask or Wind Waker.
I'd say Wind Waker is always a fan favorite.
Yeah.
So is Twilight Princess.
Yep. I don't know if I want to do Twilight Princess. I like Twilight Princess. I've gotten close to finishing it. Very, very close. Like the last dungeon, and then I haven't finished it since.
Yeah.
Wind Waker, though, I finished a couple of times. So that might be a good game to speedrun. Not speedrun, but to do a randomizer on or something. I think that'd be fun to do. A lot of sailing.
A Wind Waker randomizer?
Yeah.
A Wind Waker randomizer takes a lot of effort, because if you thought like the whole Skulltula thing was...
The Triforce pieces.
Not only
and
that,
the sea charts.
but...
Oh boy.
All the treasure maps... Everything is randomized. You have to basically always pop into Beetle's cart just to see what he has, because it could be a whole wide variety of things.
Yeah. Oh,
it is an insane randomizer.
We're just going to Kakariko, right? Not Kakariko, to Lost Woods, right?
No, you're going to Kakariko.
Oh, okay.
We're going to the bottom of the well.
Bottom of the well. Do we have the last key for the bottom of the well?
Yes, we do.
Ooh. We can see what was on the other side of that door. But yeah, let me know what you guys what you guys would like to see. What you guys like to enjoy. I'm really close to 100 subscribers as of uploading this video, so maybe I try and do a speedrun of Eternal Ages. That'd be fun.
Yeah?
It'd be cool if they did a randomizer for Eternal Ages. That'd be really cool too. It'd be a little harder to do though, but yeah.
Yeah, because that's in Minecraft, right?
It's in Minecraft. Not kind. It's like kind of in Minecraft.
It's AdventureCraft.
Yeah.
But is there a way to randomize things like AdventureCraft, or would that basically be they would go and randomly put things somewhere, which would just realistically make it
not random, but it would.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll just stun you. I can't get past you!
You stunned him in the wrong angle.
Ugh. Okay.
You have a stick. Just kill him.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Just murder him. You also have one bean left. What bean plot did we not put a bean in? I just realized you have one bean left.
Oh shit, that sucks. Oh, what?
It can't be any of the important ones because we're down to almost no checks.
Okay, well it might be a
so it can't be something important.
How do you do it this way? Excuse me, sir. Sorry.
I say you can just go where you were.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's 4 ways into the center room.
I'm going this way. Oh, I just need this door here. Ooh.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what's on the other side of this. Like a whole dungeon, what the heck?
Yeah. You have to be careful. You don't want to fall.
Yeah, I see that. However, I feel like it is one of those scenarios.
No, you can fall.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it's not. It's a pit.
It's a pit.
Oh,
got
careful!
me.
You're gonna get stunned.
It sits back down. That's cool.
Yep. You got out of his view just as he screamed at you. I always find it weird though how their screams like freeze you, because like that's a perfect example right there. All he did was scream at you, and Link just stopped moving.
Yeah, it's like he shook to the core of his body. I guess I can go this way. Yeah, it's right here. Nope. Go back in here.
And kill all those bats again, because you transferred zones.
Wow.
All of this for a Skulltula, which I'm betting is going to be some kind of Skulltula token, probably.
You think so?
We have 6 of them left.
It's a Skulltula token!
Yeah!
So no matter what, okay, that's cool.
Okay, well, bottom of the well's done. So, pull out your Ocarina.
Huh?
Because we're just playing the Requiem of Spirits. We're just getting out of here.
Going to the desert?
Actually, hold on. Do you have a bug?
No.
Do we have any bugs left?
No, we dropped the bugs because we didn't. We were
okay,
like, oh, we
say no.
We
need out of here. Yeah, we need a bug. Because the last Spirit Temple key is most likely in the bean patch in the desert.
Oh.
Because we know it's not the one for the horse archery because we did that. We have proof of that. And we know it's not in the Kakariko Forest shop because we just checked there recently to make sure there was nothing in that one. And we had just gotten the one in Ganon's Castle last episode.
What the hell?
Interesting. Normally when he's sideways, normally you can
so
walk
dumb.
past him.
Ugh, I can't see.
You just mweeped. What mweeped? How'd we mweep?
I can't see what's going on here. I'm just dying. I got him. It's fine. I got him.
I think you also didn't break your stick. I think you killed him with your face.
I have that thing. That happens.
Because you still have 28 sticks.
What happens? I do that to people sometimes. You know, my face scares them off.
Well, except for this time you headbutted him.
I don't think we've ever left the well like this before.
No. We almost always teleport out of it because we've got places to be.
Okay, where are we heading?
Just to get some bugs behind the spider house.
Gotcha.
And then once you have some bugs, then we can go to the desert. And then I believe that should... No, we'll have to go to Lake Hylia, and then we'll be done as a child.
Oh.
Well, I guess you can do the diving challenge as an adult or a kid. In fact, actually, you might have to be an adult, because you might have to be a little bit lankier to
touch the bottom.
Technically touch the bottom. But I think you can do that one as a kid. Yeah, diving in the lab. Kid and adult. Okay, so yeah, we can do it.
Sweet, we'll do that after
as
this.
a kid. Yep.
So we're hitting all the keystones, everything. Boop. See what it is. I'll grab another.
Nope,
bug.
there was no do, so it's not that. Interesting.
Okay, what's next on the list?
We checked the store, right?
Yeah.
In Kakariko Village? Or not Kakariko, in Kokiri Forest?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yes. There was no more keys.
Because that's the only other option. We checked the Storm Grotto and the Kokiri Forest. We know we got the one for doing the horse archery. We just checked the Colossus, and we just got the one from Ganon's Castle the previous episode. That only leaves the Kokiri Forest shop item, number 5. Priced at $65.
$65. Oh! There's a Skulltula right there.
Yeah, I'm betting it's probably going to be a heart piece. Or not a heart piece, a recovery heart. Because we've definitely murdered this thing.
I don't remember grabbing this one.
Well, we didn't have a boomerang at the time. All we had was a slingshot.
Nope, it's money.
$50.
Is that all the Skulltulas here?
I think so.
Yep. No. Let's see. Nope, there's still one more. Or more.
The one out on the island, then.
Is there another one out on the island?
Where you pick up the fire arrows.
Oh, is that
small?
Is that one as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Did we do this one? With the bug?
I think so. Well, you have bugs. You might as well try it while we're here.
Okay.
Yep, no do. So, we've already done that one.
Okay.
Let's go diving! Now that you have the gold scale, we can mark this one off.
Then we just hold A?
Hold A. Yep.
Nice. Do I talk to him?
Yep. Well, let's
You may
see
not
what he gives
notice,
you.
but I've been watching you. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. The deck receipt. Well, look at that.
There we go. Seed pouch is maxed out.
That's it with this guy then?
Yep.
Cool. Looks like we have just
Might
heart
as well
pieces.
stop by the small island out in the water where the fire arrow comes from.
Okay.
And then I guess we have to go back to the Kokiri Forest store just to make sure we didn't miss a key. Because if that's the case, I think something might be wrong in the spoiler log, which means I don't know where your last Spirit Temple key is going to be. Open the menu real quick and hold A on the item section. Yeah, we only have one Spirit Temple key and we need 2 left.
Okay.
Okay. Right? We did the horseback archery. We have a whole half an hour of a montage doing that, right?
Yep. We do.
And we saved after that, right?
Yes. We got rupees and that key. We saved immediately after.
Okay.
So where was this Skulltula be?
No, behind you. It's that little island to your right.
Oh, that thingy.
Yep, you have to swim out there, and then it has to be nighttime.
Great. And I
And
guess no music for me. I just smashed my earbuds out of my ear. That's cool.
Oh, that sucks.
It kind of does. Yeah. Need to get a better setup.
And then it'll be on the left pillar.
Ooh, right there.
Just gone.
Yeah, it's just gone. Harpies. Okay.
Interesting. So then, in that case, we never did that one.
And...
Because you only have...
Yep, like Kylie's
what
done.
is it, one heart piece left?
Lost Woods still has one. And Zoro's Domain still has some.
Zora's Domain is in the tree, which you do have to be a kid, so if we want to go do that, we can go do that now.
Yep, let's do that. Oh, I didn't want to... I wanted to see... Am I really just missing one? I am really just missing one.
Yep. And then, I guess Minuet of the Forest would be the quickest way to get to the Zora Domain. No, actually, we're here at Lake Hylia. Just go dive over by the mainland.
Die over by the mainland?
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Which, by the way, we could grab this check while we're here, since we already know what it is.
Yeah,
we
5
never
rupees.
came back for it.
Yeah, we're just like, now we don't need to grab it.
But I guess it wouldn't be 100%ing the game if we don't actually pick it up.
It's arrows now.
Arrows now?
Yeah, it used to be a bottle.
Oh, yeah, because when we didn't have the bow at the time when we found it, so it automatically puts things as money if you don't have the item to be able to get the refill items. So it just makes it $5.
That's cool. Zoro's Domain, nice. We are back here. Oh, I guess we can check this guy's shop. See if there's anything we missed from this guy.
Yeah, stick our head in. Just any time we're in a town that has a shop, just stick your head in just to make sure we're not
missing something, so that we're not having to like backtrack a whole bunch.
Hey, look at that! Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I can buy money for 150, I believe.
Yeah, it was not as good as the first shop that wanted to sell you $200 for 10.
Yeah, that was a steal.
He's not a very good salesman.
I think he was also the guy that also sold us the Ganon's key.
Yep. Yeah, he basically gave us Ganon's key for free.
Okay. Is that
and then just nope. You just got to swim to that tree in the back.
Is it the one that's like visibly on my screen?
Yep, the only one that's alive.
Oh. Ooh, I think we did that one.
In that case, the one we'd be missing would be the one on the log then. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I guess make it nighttime and then go stand on that log. Because there's only 3 here.
And there's none just inside of Zoro's Domain?
There's just the one on the frozen waterfall, which you tell me we've done.
Yeah, that was Epona's song.
Wait a minute. Was it already nighttime? Because you just played the Song of Time, and it's now playing daytime music.
I guess it might have been. Okay. Let's just make it nighttime now.
It was very bright for nighttime.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now it's nighttime.
Zora's Fountain. Yeah, there's only 3 Skulltulas here. There's the one up in the hidden grotto.
Yep.
Up above where we just got last episode. The tree that we just checked, and that log.
We've already gotten this one.
So, pull up the map again. Oh, the Zora's Domain covers the entire river. Great.
Oh.
So yeah, so the 3 here. The Frozen Fountain.
Was there any as a kid that we missed? in the river.
I'm looking right now. We got all the ones in the ice cavern. Let's see. Zora's River itself. There's the tree at the very beginning of Zora's River. There's the one on the ladder under the waterfall, which I think we took painstaking time to get.
Yeah.
But we might as well check just to make sure. And those are the only two we can get to as a kid. There's the tree at the beginning, and then the ladder under the waterfall right out here. And it's nighttime, right? We just made it nighttime?
It's nighttime.
So if it is the ladder, it will be there.
Not here?
Yep, no. So it's not the one on the ladder. So then go ahead and just swim down river.
Get some more money. Was there another Skulltula in that area right there with the bridge?
As an adult, yeah.
I don't think we've gotten that one.
Zora River above bridge.
We have gotten that one over there as the adult. I think that's
Yep.
the one that we're missing, is above the bridge. Okay, any other ones other than that?
Just the tree at the beginning of the river. Just to bash your head into it to make sure. And then I guess technically there's still a frog minigame, but we know that only gives you $50.
Yep. Anything else as a kid then?
Nope. That's because all we're missing is one Skulltula from here and one from the river.
Yep.
And those are both adult checks. So we're done as a kid. Never need to come back.
We'll be doing a lot of cutting in this episode.
Well, this is the cleanup episode, so
Yep.
it's just going to be a lot of traveling back and forth. And then for good old sakes, you're going to put the sword back in, you're going to pull it back out, you're going to put it back in, pull it back out before we stop laughing hard enough for you to finally walk away.
I wish. I've learned from my mistakes. Zero's domain. I'll just teleport there.
How are you teleporting to the Zora's domain?
Going here, then jumping into the water.
The water's frozen over.
That entranceway is frozen over?
Yeah. Zora domain is frozen in the adult timeline. But we could go to the minuet of the forest.
Yeah, utilize this thing.
I mean, we went the whole game without it. Might as well use it.
Get it over with. I have to go through this again.
Which actually, go ahead and make it nighttime now that we're here.
Okay.
Because the last spider check is in this area.
There's somebody sleeping here? Oh no, that's yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, that's just, I think that's your nighttime sound, isn't it?
Yep.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you think you get past that guy if you didn't have a bow? You wouldn't have a bow the first time you came here.
Hookshot it?
Nope, you would only have the normal hook shot. You wouldn't have the long shot. Can you sword him to death? No.
If he is wanting to turn around and...
Assassin's Creed style. I don't think you can sneak up on them. I think they automatically turn if you get close enough.
I have no idea.
And then somewhere on top of here on one of these walls is the sculpture we're looking for. There it is. And it is...
Nuts!
Nuts!
Okay.
Alright. Well, now we can go to the Zora River. That should be the last one.
Yep, that's it. So we just have Zora's Domain. What's the fastest way to get... We can get there from here, right?
Yeah, but we need to do one more thing before you go do all that.
Okay.
When you walk out here, just walk straight. Just...
Okay.
We need to check the Kakariko
Shop.
Forest store, because that's the only other place the Spirit Temple key can be. And if it's not in here, then, well...
Wait, did we put bugs in this?
As far as I'm aware, we did.
Okay.
There's no Skulltulas left in this area. Okay, so there's no key here.
Okay. We have all the keys for the Shadow Temple. It's just this one key now. Damn. Where...
We did all of that. Yeah. The light trial first right chest. Yep. We got all the chests in the light temple because they're all just standing in front of you when you walk into it.
I need to head to Zora's Domain, right? Yep.
Yeah.
How...
So back into the Lost Woods.
Okay, I think that's
And then you're gonna go right, left, right, and then dive into the water.
And that's all the hearts.
Yeah, that's your last heart token.
Cool, max health. Let's go. And then that's all the Skulltulas in the game.
It is. And now I'm worried.
Yeah, that's everything. Uh-oh.
I don't know where your last Spirit Temple key is.
Are you able to look at the spoiler?
I am. That's what I'm looking at right now. Those are all 5 places that it can be.
Oh. Do I... Spirit Temple, that's the,
That's the desert.
Is there any more checks in the Spirit Temple?
Yeah.
Are those as a kid or adult?
All as an adult. So
Was-
maybe I missed a key somewhere and we only needed one more?
Maybe.
I guess, yeah, let's go there and finish up that dungeon.
There were one key away from finishing the training grounds, too.
Yep, Gerudo Training Ground, we're 1 away. The Gerudo Fortress, we're 1 away. Spirit Temple. According to my sheet, we're 1 away. But maybe I just didn't click the button when we got one of them.
Interesting.
But you have a shortcut here, so...
Oh yeah, right through the middle.
Careful, don't touch that statue. It'll come alive.
Alive! I have 1 key, so we need 2 for this? Finish up?
I think so. Open your mini-map. And then go to floor 1. Or not floor 1, floor 4. I think you need 2 keys, because I think there's one there and one there.
Interesting.
Maybe not? And then we're going to go up the right-hand side. Got a hook shot up.
There we go.
It's behind the pole.
Behind the pole?
You have to get closer. It's on the ceiling right there. Or you can hook to the fire thing up top, I guess, as well.
Well. And the boss room is right there, isn't it?
Huh? The boss room is behind her face.
Oh. Okay. Then we are going that way.
Yep.
Sweet. Oh, whoa. New room.
Yep. You're back on dungeon crawl mode.
Yep.
You have to be moving to throw it.
Sweet. Oh, this
Now you
looks
gotta solve
spooky.
this puzzle.
Is there invisible sculptures on this thing?
No. You just can't move while it's moving.
Okay. I don't like that. I should probably get over this way. Sure. Okay, great.
You might want to just shoot that sculpture up there with the bow while you're waiting. Also, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Just try hookshotting to the top. Because normally you can hookshot to things you can climb.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
I never have to do that mess again. Well, I guess unless I don't have a hookshot. Oh, I guess you don't need another key. This is a Zelda's Lullaby song. So maybe I did miss a key. Maybe I missed clicking somewhere.
Interesting. Okay. Chest this way, right?
Mm-hmm. Fire temple monsters in your spirit dungeon?
Sure. Look at all these fake doors everywhere. I don't have to kill all the doors, right?
I think so.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know
Hammer
why.
time.
Oh, I also want that. One, two. Oh, yeah. I need a lot of items in this room.
Well, yeah, this is supposed to be the last dungeon you enter.
Really?
Yeah, you should have everything by this point.
Huh. Nothing up there. Okay, so I can actually swap out that. The bow. Sweet. There. Jump over here. Push that. And the door opens. The chest opens. There we go.
And the boss key chest.
Is a key to the Gerudo training ground. Look at that. That's done.
Nice, that's our last one. So we can go finish that up once we're done here.
Whoops. Oh, what the hell? Okay, Okay, I just entirely dodged that. This is interesting.
It's a thing.
Okay, I guess now I can leave. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to deal with you right now.
Oh, that poor Lizalthos.
What the heck? Wouldn't they normally... Maybe they hit the fire or something? The light?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Okay.
They're just there to be annoying.
I need a bomb.
Yeah, it's weird what things you have to have a bomb and what things you have to have a hammer for.
Yeah.
You think anything that's blow-upable you'd be able to destroy with a hammer. Before you move that, go into the other room. Okay, never mind.
Wow. Well, I'll move it back. It doesn't matter where it is now. It doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, you need it to be pointing in the other room.
Oh.
There's a sun on the
Oh,
ceiling that
so I
you
can
need to
get...
burn.
So okay. Okay.
The only thing this shield is good for.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going?
I have no idea. What?
Go in the other room, face the sunlight beam. And then point upwards.
Oh, gotcha. Why?
You have to be far enough back. You can only tilt so far.
Last check. A bundle of arrows. Okay.
Now you can go actually solve the puzzle.
So, oh, I need to solve the puzzle to probably finish the dungeon, right?
Yep. To get to the boss, you actually have to finish this dungeon now.
Sweet. Cool.
Interesting, its shadow actually moves.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy lighting mechanics. Okay, the pots are still here. That's cool.
And they respawn because you technically walked through a door.
Okay. Got it. Oh, this like legitimately drops you down to the boss room. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Hello there.
Now you gotta show her the light. You just have to focus it on her face.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Gotta show her the
Neato.
light. Her true form of a serpent.
Oh, nice. Cool. Boss
Alright,
fight. Let's
here
go.
goes the final mini boss.
Final mini boss. Can I smash you
Yeah,
with
you
a
have to
hammer?
fight Shredder first.
Can I smash you with a hammer?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as effective as the Bigoron sword that you have.
Oh.
You could also jump slash him. That would kill him in 3.
That's right. If you would let me jump slash. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, that one cutscene that we were supposed
And that
to
was
see.
the final boss! Congratulations! Now go claim your
Yay!
prize.
Claim my prize and fight. Wow, this is a huge room. Dang. Let's see.
Well, that sound wasn't randomized.
No. Hello there.
Well, look at that. He believes he knows some pro strats or something.
Maybe. Yeah. That doesn't seem to be doing anything.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about this boss fight, so.
Yep. No, you had a good idea. No, it doesn't do anything.
Huh.
If only you had something reflective.
Oh. Not like that. She's not in line of sight. That's mean. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you have any fairies?
I have some fairies, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why aren't you? What is
Because you have to
going on?
stop moving. You're moving around too much.
I'm gonna die. Okay. So it's gonna be the ice girl next, right?
No, they're random. It's random who shoots you.
If they want to appear on my screen, this is so lame. I don't like this boss fight. Oh, okay. Sure. And then now she's behind me. That's cool. This is dumb. This is really dumb. No! Okay. I missed, and so did she.
Yeah, like I said, you were moving around too much. As soon as they start charging, you have to just stop moving.
That was rude. What the hell?
Link. That one you can blame Link. He couldn't lift that shield just a little bit higher.
Got her. Oh no. Oh, that's
Rules of 3.
Might as well just wait. There you go. Okay, yeah, no, you're cool. I don't like this boss fight. Sucks.
It's normally not this hard.
I don't know why this is so tedious. Oh, ugh, I hate aiming this game. She's not on my screen. I can't get her. This is dumb. This is so dumb. I don't know. This shouldn't be a thing. She's not on my screen. I'm not gonna get her. Oh, she's on my screen. And you're not aiming! Ah! Why? Got you, finally. Jeez Louise. I can't reflect it back to you. I can't reflect it anything else because she's not on my screen.
Well, folks, we finally found the boss that breaks them.
Got ya, you stupid bitch. You son of a bitch. God damn it. I don't like this. This is dumb.
I'm gonna be honest, I normally don't move. Like, at all.
You just sit here?
Yeah. Because they target you, and then they always move away from you if they're too close to shoot you.
They're getting serious now.
Welcome to the actual boss, Twinrova.
Great. She's like, oh, she's huge!
Now you actually have to figure out the puzzle.
This is cool.
It's trying to teach you something.
Ah. Wow, that is a sound effect and a half. Holy crap.
Yeah. Welcome to where the world of Rule 34 for Zelda comes from.
I'm dead. Oh?
It's the pain noise of Twinrova. So close.
This is annoying.
You'll get him in round 2.
Yep. Wow.
You might want to move out of
How
the ice.
awesome are you? There you go. This looks really cool, though. My shield looks sick. Ah. This is so much better. Except for when you do that.
You figured it out, guys.
Yeah! Okay.
Yeah, she's random. Well, technically she has 3 patterns. She has 3 of the same back-to-back. She has 2 in 1, and then 1 in 2.
Boom! She's gone. Easy. Not really, I died. I think this is the first boss fight I've died to. Oh? Okay. They're just waving goodbye. Oh, they turn into angels. Uh-huh, sure. Yeah.
If you actually get to see the cutscene, they actually have a whole, like, conversation about a halo appearing. That's a key for something. Oh, we can completely finish the desert.
Yeah. Even rescue the people, too.
Yeah.
Which doesn't give any items, right?
It does. It gives a check.
Oh, is
then
it
you
really?
go back and talk to the boss, and he's like, "Hey, thanks for helping my boys," and he normally gives you a heart piece.
Oh, cool. Well, then that's something we gotta do then.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient.
Yeah, the Spirit Temple held the last 2 keys you needed.
The Spirit Medallion! Or the... whatever medallion this is. The Water Medallion. Let's go.
Water.
Okay. Can I just... what is, like, the fastest route to get to that desert? Just through this?
You might be able to just walk out, and then...
Did we do this already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you walk out of the desert, it then would...
Does it just teleport you?
No, because it takes you to the Lost Desert, which is the big sand cloud that makes everything hard to see.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember if the ghost appears to lead you back. Because if it doesn't, then all you're going to be able to do is play the Serenade of Water and go to Lake Hylia and then walk back.
Oh, gotcha. What? You don't
One that I want to go back and play is I want to do Spirit Tracks again.
You want to do Spirit Tracks again? I'm more than down to do a Spirit Tracks playthrough on my channel. That's my favorite Zelda game. Can you
Spirit Tracks?
stop moving? Yeah.
I also like the Phantom Hourglass. I liked both of the DS titles. But yeah, she can jump over it. You just have to hit her right before getting up to it.
Oh, well, I don't know. Okay. Son of a... Why?
Okay, I was like, so you're going to just try and jump with the horse? No, you just fell.
No, what's going on with my control? Okay, sure. I guess I'm jumping over with the horse. It wants me to jump over with the horse. Get on the horse.
Did you drop your controller? What's up here?
No, it's not doing anything that I wanted to. It doesn't want the series to end. There we go.
It's like, no, you must continue playing. You must.
I wonder how an emulator would work for Spirit Tracks. If it would even work, because Can you move in the correct direction, please?
I've done Spirit Tracks through an emulator. It's a little weird with the whole, like, touch screen. Because the DS emulators, they have two screens, and you can touch the bottom screen with a mouse. But a mouse doesn't exactly translate to the same as me, like, actually drawing things.
Here we go. What is this item? It is a Skulltula token. That's cool. Is there a faster way out of this?
Left.
Or I have to go through all the doors
There's
again?
not.
Oh, okay. We're missing one key for the Shadow Temple, right?
Nope, we have every key at this point.
Okay. We just need to finish the Shadow Temple.
Yep, we just need to finish the Shadow Temple, and then either we're going to have to do the Bigoron Sword trade quest if you're actually wanting to 100% this.
And I just want to do all the dungeons.
All the dungeons?
Yep.
So then just the Shadow Temple is all that's left.
I can just teleport out.
Well, unless you want to go free that last guy.
Yeah, I do. I think it's two of them, actually.
Yeah,
free.
I don't think we ever came back when we got one of the other keys.
So I just gotta find them.
The question is finding them. But hey, no one's hostile to you now, so it's just walking through.
I believe there was... Oh, there was this guy right here. And then there was one all the way at the end.
You have 3 keys, which means you only ever freed one of these guys.
Whoops. Do each one of these give an item?
Nope. Oh. They give an item as a whole.
Gotcha. There's one.
I hope the one... I hope I had you save your key for the one that's furthest in.
Why?
Because the furthest in one's a pain in the butt to get to.
So you're talking about that one over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I just gotta find the other one now. And then that one all the way at the end. Oh, look at that!
There's another one.
Super easy.
And then one more. Remember the days of shooting these ladies with arrows?
No, I don't want to remember them. They're terrible times.
You only ended up in jail a couple of times.
Only a couple. Hello there. There's the last one.
There's the last one, and then we can go talk to their fathers, and he'll be like, "Ah, thank you," and then they will build you a bridge and give you an item.
Yay! I've seen your fine work
right.
to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. I think all men besides the... Oh, this is where you get the,
This is where you would normally get the Gerudo pass.
Oh,
hey,
gotcha.
token.
3 more left. No Kikori sword. I feel like Ganon has it.
Well, Ganon doesn't give you an item, but it could be in one of the last 2 chests in his his dungeon, because there's the boss key chest, and then the I think there's just a chest right before his room that normally gives you like I think it's either normally magic or arrows or something.
Oh, okay.
Get you ready for his final fight.
Yep, using the kid sword. Up to this guy, and...
Oh, they already built the bridge.
Oh, cool.
One of the things with the
Emulator.
emulator.
Was there a
yeah.
cutscene that would normally play?
Yep. Normally he'd be like, ah, and scream at your face.
Here,
and
you saved my men. Look at this. There's the bridge. Oh.
And then it would like fade to black, and then there would be some hammering noises, and then there would be a bridge.
So where do I get these items? This
Oh,
item?
you already got it. It was the she gave it to you.
Oh,
before you
the
left.
Sculpture token?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, so now we can just go to the Shadow Temple. Finish that up.
That's the wrong song. Must be this way.
Oh. Yeah, there's no reason to go do the trade quest.
What is it?
$5.
All the big things were $5. They put it in such a terrible spot! Twice I got hit by this thing.
Uh-huh, and you're gonna do it 2 more times.
I was ready for that one.
If Link had a gun!
Bang!
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You haven't put your boots on once. Oh, oops.
I have to go back through this whole thing again.
Uh-huh.
Get out of here. There we go. And then, whoa, this way. That was close.
Mm-hmm. It made my butt pucker. I thought you were doing that again.
Okay, there we go.
I was sure you were going over the edge.
Ooh, spooky. I was so close.
You were. I'm pretty sure you hit above and below it.
Damn it.
Look at this. You've never played this game before and you're moving through this dungeon like you've done it before.
I have done it before. It's like
That's
a,
the
it's
best
like
part.
a gun.
Pretty much. The best part about a randomizer is you get to do every dungeon multiple times.
Yeah. Instead of just once.
I say I wouldn't take your boots off.
If Link wants to go down,
You stop.
I'm not pushing anything. He just chooses to go up.
I know. No. Go over the edge and now just stop pushing the joystick. And now just hit A.
Jeez Louise.
You have to stop moving forward.
So annoying. I couldn't hear the sound of the thingy.
Oh, the fan?
Yeah.
Gotta love the flying pots.
Yeah. I could do this again.
Yep.
Speed run.
I mean, to be honest, this is about how long this dungeon takes normally.
Really?
Kinda.
Can I just go through it?
Yeah. Most of these dungeons, if you play the game normally, is pretty much you're just following a path. The only one that's like a puzzle is the water temple, and that's just making sure you raise and lower the water at the right times and actually do everything on each floor.
Which, it looks like you don't even need to do that to complete the water temple, because we completed it without even raising it once.
Well, that's because of the randomizer.
Oh.
Because you have to do it in specific order to actually get certain things to unlock. Yep, now you just gotta do the next one.
I killed it too quickly.
You did, you killed your onboard entertainment.
There you go.
Just think, you eventually become one of those things.
Yeah, it's crazy. And taller, too, for some reason. Oh, no, that's because Twilight Link is tiny.
Yeah.
For some odd
Twilight
reason.
Link is apparently extremely short.
Cool, we're back.
Then again, a baby does run the only shop in the game.
The ship is sinking! Oh no.
Good thing you're not on it anymore.
Yeah. Last door's been opened.
And there's the boss room. Look at that, you were one key away from the boss.
Damn. This isn't the right way.
It's L way. You just have to have your boots on.
Oh, here we go. Oh, dang. Oh. You want me to go down there. There's nothing else down here.
Also, I just love that the textures they use for walls are skulls.
Yeah, but I think we talked about the last time. I was like, that would be a really good bedroom. Like wallpaper. You know? Ooh!
And now I'm going to give you a helpful life hint. Because this is kind of annoying. If you thought Twin Rova was annoying, put your hover boots on.
Uh-oh. Okay. I wonder... Okay, so I do that. And then that happens.
Yep, there's 3 ways of doing what you just did. To put it simply, you have to injure the hands in any way possible.
How do I get back on? Okay.
Just by running up. And you have to have them both blue at the same time.
Oh.
And I would recommend not having elemental arrows.
They don't do anything here?
They don't do anything special, and they take longer to shoot.
And then...
And then he's gonna come at you, and you have to shoot him in the eye, and then attack! Attack, attack, attack! Attack, attack!
Can I not?
Oh, you almost got him in one go.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't have a lot of health then.
Not with the Bigoron sword, no. The Bigoron sword makes bosses trivial. 3 jump slashes, I think, kills most bosses.
I wasn't able to do a jump... I don't know what it is with me, I just can't do jump slashes for some reason.
You Z target and you hit A while holding forward.
Nice. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm sick and tired of this Z targeting, not wanting to work. Why aren't you targeting? What the fuck is going on with this thing? Target. Shoot. Oh my god. Bongo Bongo. Boss in the Shadow Temple. Revived from the well. Look at it. With the eye of truth. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, Navi.
Well, to be fair, you did hit up.
Move! Got him, okay.
You turned your lens of truth off.
Annoying. Yes, got him.
You're really not good at
Jump slashing. Yeah, it won't let me.
jump slashing. Well, like I said, you have to be Z targeting to jump slash.
There we go. Jeez.
And now he bongos himself to death.
Wow. Bongo Bongo. Thank God he's dead. Jeez Louise, I don't like that.
There's your last boss defeated.
Yay! On to Ganon.
First, we gotta go to Kakariko Village.
Oh?
Because this gets you the...
Oh! There's the Kokori sword! Nice!
I was gonna laugh if it said fool. Fool! But I think we got all 5 fools already.
Yeah, we did. Cool.
Awesome, so that is the fire medallion, which means now we can go to Kokiri Forest and see what the check for the Nocturne of Shadows would normally be.
The check for the Nocturne Shadow? Kokiri Forest?
No, Kakariko. Just right out here. Hey, he didn't jump into the hole this time.
Yeah, I purposely, like, guided to the right.
You did summon one of the, like, mini-boss ghosts, though.
I've done that every single time. Cool.
One of the founding fathers.
Oh no,
oh
is it on
God,
fire?
Everything's on fire.
Wow. It just... And I got a Skulltula token, 98.
So, there's only 3 checks left in the game.
Yeah.
And we know the Bigoron sword is $5.
That means Ganon Castle has the last 2, right?
Yeah. So you are pretty much going to 100% this now when we go back to Ganon's castle.
Yo, let's go!
Which you can prelude to light to get there. Which means beating Ganon gets you infinite money.
Yeah, that's awesome! Let's go! Sweet!
To be fair, it still says there's 3 checks in Ganon's castle. Apparently, the Spirit Trial has a second chest, which I don't know about, and apparently no one else online knows about. But the tracker says there's a second chest in the Spirit Temple. Or the Spirit Trial.
Oh, well...
But as far as I'm aware, there's only 1. And we're only missing 2 items.
Which are?
2 Skulltulas.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were talking about, like, the letter and stuff.
Also, we technically never found Rudo's letter, but I think you're right that we had already, like, moved him past, so it just...
Gave us a
didn't
bottle.
Bother giving it to you and just gave you an empty bottle.
Yeah. I could see that being just a general check in the game. Inside Ganon's Castle's Lon Lon Ranch. And we never heard that song from the Fire Temple, so I have a feeling...
It's probably Ganon's boss music.
Yeah.
Or, well... It's also possible that something just got mixed in twice, and that song just got left out.
Oh, that's true. Or maybe we heard it, maybe like a little snippet of it. Oh, it's the fairy fountain music.
You know what else it could be?
What?
Oh, no, wait. We've gotten a game over. Never mind. I was going to say it could be the game over music. But you've gotten a game over. Although that was at the very beginning of this, which I don't remember the very first episode anymore. So it's possible that it was the game over music.
There's I feel like there's a chest in here.
Not in this room, I don't think. I think it's further up in the tower.
No, it is. So there's nothing right here?
No, the torches are for the bats to relight themselves.
Oh, gotcha. I'm trying to...
Hook shot works much better.
It does? Okay, there we go.
Normally.
Ooh.
Congratulations, you've reached the arena portion of the game.
The arena portion of the game? Ooh, get out of here.
Yep. In other words, you're going to go into a room, it's going to tell you to fight some things, and when you kill those things, the door opens, then you move on.
Okay, cool. That's probably where we get the last couple of items in. What would be the normally, like, the last couple of items?
Keys.
Keys?
The boss key to Ganon's room, and then I think, like I said, it's either magic or arrows or something like that. And then the first time you defeat Ganon, technically he drops an item.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get out of here. Got him. Let's go. Yes! Sculpture token!
Not that you need it because you're so amazing at this. But if at any point, if you need, if you're worried about your health for any reason,
Yeah?
don't forget you have Nairu's Love.
Oh.
It gives you a shield that lasts for as long as your magic bar does.
That's cool. Oh, this is the title screen music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is.
Oh, so if you do this carefully, you can activate them one at a time.
That seems about right.
Now, time to practice your jump slashing.
Okay. Move A and then attack?
Yep.
Nice. Are they all females?
Huh?
Are they all females? All the fight those people?
I think so. They're all Gerudo. And Gerudos are all female except for the one male.
Oh, which is Ganon.
In this time area, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Did it.
And I guess technically in lore it's not always one. It's like one man per tribe. But men are extremely rare to be born into the Gerudo.
This is the boss fight. There's no more checks after this?
Just for beating him. The first time you beat him, you get a check.
Well, there's a lot of pots over there.
And don't break them all.
Oh,
Because they don't restock. They're basically items.
Okay, so bottle.
Yep. Empty bottle. Time to use the pro strats. Oh, also, as soon as the fight starts, get off of this center platform as quickly as you can.
Okay. Does it fall?
Well, also, don't go up the platform. The center platform doesn't. The longer you're on it, he ground pounds, and the rest of the area falls apart.
Oh, I gotta go this way.
Yep.
The pathway up is terrifying. Look at this. Title screen music. It's so good. If only it was louder in my ear. Probably if it had the other earbud in. I don't.
You know, it's probably a little too late to remember this.
What?
I just remembered I could have turned on all the cutscenes.
It's fine.
I forgot that's something I can turn off in the randomizer.
Well, I still got this cutscene.
Part of it.
Never deflect my bolts of energy with your sword. Then shoot me with those light arrows you happen to have.
I also don't remember him being that blank.
You'll never beat me by reflecting my lightning bolt and unleashing the arrows from the spirit temple. Okay. Wait, I can help you! Because the waves of the darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Mail.
In other words, no Z targeting for you.
That's not good. Okay, whoa, hold on. I need to turn on the light arrows. And then reflect things with the bottle. That was close.
Yeah, and if you stayed on the center platform longer, more of this outer rim would fall away. Just making it more of a pain in the butt, because then you'd have to watch out for random holes.
Oh. Wow, what a boss fight. Oh, man.
Funny enough, this is actually harder if you use the Bigoron sword, because it has a longer swing arc.
Yeah, I can see that. I gotta pay attention. Okay, I got that.
That's the great thing about the bottle, you don't have to be accurate. The bottle's got such a quick swing arc, it doesn't matter.
I'm surprised. Oh, and then shoot him light arrows. Yeah, there we go.
And then run! And now jump slash! Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Run away. You missed.
Oh. Yep. I see now.
Yep, if you wanted, you can technically get to the point where it's just the corners that are available.
I don't want that. Well, I missed that.
Also, you're about to be out of magic.
That's not good. Does he give mana refill?
No.
Oh. I gotta play the safe then.
Well, I also think you only have one more light arrow. I don't know if you're going to be able to do it, because I don't think you can take Ganon out in one round.
Does not look like it so far.
Oh, and it looks like you might actually have one more light arrow. There might be enough for another one. You can take him out in two, but you have to be able to actually hit him.
Yeah. Okay. Nope, I don't have enough.
Okay, so jump.
Jump down.
Yep. And then break as few pots as you can, so that way. There you go. And then just keep going.
Do I need a lot of pots? Do I need a lot of these pots?
Not if you can do it only once, but you just don't want to use extra magic that you don't have to use.
Do you need magic for the final
those
fight?
pots don't refill. What?
Do I need more magic for the final form?
The final form, not technically. He's easier if you have magic, but there's also ways of getting stuff in his final form.
Gotcha. Okay, here we go. I feel like the music's supposed to be like really dramatic here.
Also, it is the hymn of the Fire Temple.
Yeah.
Or no, it's not.
No, it's
This
something.
isn't
It's
the Fire Temple. This is
something else.
The bottom of the well.
That's because we're at the end of the series. It's fitting. Yeah. Heh. Ah, that's disappointing. Ugh,
So-
more tennis.
There is one more place that music plays after this. It
Oh, the
could be your
cutscene?
end of credit scene.
Oh no, that's not. I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna be boring. Not boring. It's just gonna be terrifying. Oh, I don't
To get moaned at in the
know.
the final scene.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. This takes forever.
Could you imagine if this was a thing in Smash Brothers?
Tennis?
When you played as Ganon, you just if you shot someone
I
with the
missed
orb,
again! God damn it.
you are.
I'm just bad at missing. Bad at missing. Bad at hitting. Oh! Was I supposed to deflect that?
Yeah. Well, not with the bottle, but with your shield.
Oh. Does this have to be parried? I think so.
Or. I'm gonna be fair, it's been such a long time since I've actually seen him do that, I don't remember. Maybe you're just supposed to dodge that one.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're just gonna move around then. Run! That wasn't good.
Well, you might as well grab some more magic while you're down here.
I think I have too much health missing. I have too much health missing.
Well, there's a couple pots left.
Oh! Just a little bit of magic left. I can't miss.
Nope, you have 2 shots.
Oh, no.
And then, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news,
Yeah.
but if you don't nail those last 2 shots and or kill him in those last 2 shots, we will have to leave the dungeon.
Oh.
Because we'll have to leave to go refill your mana bar.
Okay, sure.
And reset the room.
Yeah.
Because, you don't have much room left.
Oh, stop doing that!
Oh, wait. While he's doing that, try shooting him with a light arrow next time.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, come on.
Okay, maybe stop trying to do the jump slashes.
Yeah, I think I'm wasting time on that. I'm wasting resources.
Yeah, just slash his face up.
Okay.
He's laughing at you.
Yeah, I see that. Stop pulling out the... Ugh, I'm pushing the wrong thing. Okay. Let's try that again.
The end of the game is getting to you.
It is.
The last 2 bosses were a pain in the butt. Now Ganon's a time sink.
It's a time crunch.
And he just loves his tennis.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, tennis is a fun game.
He should be the mascot for Wii Sports.
Oh, he should be. That'd be funny. Maybe April Fools.
I mean, we just got Switch Sports. Who's to say that a email isn't sent out and be like, hey, next year for April Fools, this would be a great DLC character drop. Play as Ganon for whenever you play tennis.
Yeah, this one's going on for a while.
Be the final boss of tennis.
Constantly back and forth. Oh my god, this is going forever.
And he doesn't even use a tennis racket, he just uses the back of his hand.
Okay, that was good. I have another one out of that, I believe. What? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Is it normally this long?
No. That's not. Like I said, normally you can get him in 2 to 3 tries.
This is weird. I have jump slashed him a couple of times now.
Remember how I said you can get down to nothing but corners?
Yeah. Remember how I said I don't want that to happen?
Mm-hmm. And by the way, you can tell his damage by his cloak.
Oh.
Alright, time to leave. You don't have another light arrow.
How do I leave?
You play a song.
What song?
You can't play a song.
Is he still flying up there?
Yep.
Is that him flying? Is that the sound of him flying? Or is that the sound of him? That's the sound of him flying.
That's him flying.
Does that restore mana?
No. Big fairies do, but that's not a big fairy. Let me see something real quick.
Because I can't kill myself or I'll lose both fairies.
If you run out of magic fighting Ganon. If at some point you run out of magic and there's no place to get it, don't panic, you have a few options. One risky option, if you can roll through Ganon's legs. Nope, I don't need Ganon, I need Ganondorf. Nope, I need the first fight. Yep, this one.
He's just hovering over me. Menacingly.
Apparently you can shoot the corners with a long shot.
Okay. Great.
So, if you run out of magic in the first Ganon fight, you only have one option.
Which is?
Open the menu, save, and soft reset. To be placed back at the Temple of Time. See, if you want to make this expert mode, the way you fight Ganon is with only the hammer.
Oh, hammer him to death?
Well, because you can use the hammer to parry the shots, it's just extremely slow, so you have to be very accurate.
I'm good. I'm gonna tell you how to kill me, so don't do it.
Pretty much. And then Navi's like, you're on your own, bitch.
The facade is broken. Here we are, back here.
It's very fitting, however, for our playthrough. Second try.
Second try.
Only takes 2.
Only takes 2 every time. Wow, this is long. For the first
Yeah,
one.
this is a rather long beginning one. Wow, he's getting some good RNG.
Yeah, he's going.
He heard that it's the end of the series.
He wants to prolong it. Oh my god, he's wow, this is okay.
He's afraid he didn't get enough screen time.
He's afraid I'm going to cut out a whole bunch of his the first attempt. Ah. Yeah, you got me.
I just want like 30 seconds of your last episode to just be smash cuts to every time you were hit by the lightning ball, just one right after another.
And then I didn't make the jump. I can see his shadow up there. Menacing.
So menacing. Man, he was quick on the draw on that one.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, Ganon, I'm running out of tennis jokes.
Have you played table tennis?
Table tennis? Yes. I love table tennis. Although, even in table tennis, the ball's not just always in the air.
When you have to go to the bathroom, so the boss is like, no, you have to stay and play with me more.
Yep, no bathroom break for you. Man, this is taking so long. I'm gonna order some lunch.
Okay, cool. Oh, that was close. Could have been bad. Okay, Ganon. Be quick for me, please.
Let's see. Does he have any fraying on his outfit yet? No. At least we know now, though, that if he gets to the point of doing the big ball above his head, you can just shoot him with an arrow.
Oh, I missed! Come on!
So those micro adjustments.
I mean, there's tethering on his cloak.
Is there?
Yep, just a little bit. It's on the left and right sides of it. Oh, come on. Put the sword away, jackass. Come on. Thank you. Sword away. Away. Thank you.
Well, you can force him to put the sword away by pulling out the bottle.
I realized that after I... Okay. That's good, that's good. Come on. Got him! Let's go!
See? Second try.
Second try every time. We even had backup measures, too.
Yeah, we left to go get stuff just in case.
There's Zelda! He's like, wait, how the fuck did I get here? This is weird.
You know, without the cutscene and watching her descend in the crystal, she just appears.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this isn't good. So I'm supposed to get one more item?
Technically, yes.
Can't I just jump off? Isn't that descending the castle, or do I have to wait for her?
As soon as you get to the door, you just have to wait for her to show up.
Oh, okay.
So if you can outrun her, just do it.
Okay.
The problem is every time you get hit, she stops to gasp.
So don't get hit. Wait, where am I going now?
To that door right there in front of you.
Oh. This door right here?
No, the sun door.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe she does have tether. That or you going around the pillar the wrong way really threw her off.
She's like, wait, where are you going? The path is this. You can't do that. You can't walk this way.
I've never seen her just stop.
Why are you right there?
Because that's where you need to go. Also, she's magical and just walks over holes.
I don't know why we don't just walk off the castle floor, but I mean, it's fine.
Well, because only
there's
you
the
can
music.
survive that fall.
This is the fire dungeon music. Fire temple music.
Yeah, your escape music.
Oh, well, there goes that.
Goodbye. Back to the top.
Oh, thank God that's not a thing.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd suck.
Fall off and it's like, oh, start over. Oh no, what's happening? Fire!
Oh. Where is the other one?
Behind you.
Was that the thing where they respawn?
Yep. Yes, it was.
Well, I got him. So, that's good. I learned to spin to win.
I mean, I tried telling you that the very first episode. Spin to win.
Oh. I finally put it to good use. Come on, Zelda. Go in a correct direction. God damn.
She's so worried about her champion.
Yeah, she's zigzagging through a room for no reason.
Well, she's zigzagging around the flaming boulders.
Uh-huh, just walk through them.
You can't, because then that happens.
Come on, Zelda, stop being a wuss.
Yeah, you only have a minute left.
You have to go through each trial again.
If that timer runs out, then you have to go back to the top.
Okay. Get out of here. We're out, right?
Hmm?
Nope.
Oh no, there's like 3 whole rooms you still have to fight through. You have to fight some Lizathos, you have to fight some Bogoblins.
Really?
No. You're out.
Okay, good. Let's
You're
say
free.
that's tedious. Yay! We had to take the safe route. We couldn't just jump off. What is that sound? It sounds like wind. Where's my last Skulltula token?
Moving forward.
Oh.
Well, maybe. We might have missed something.
Maybe.
Because I don't think this last check is randomized.
We'll find out.
Ganon. He's actually a piggy.
Oh no! What about my other sword? Maybe that's random. That check right there, picking up that sword.
That's the last check.
Is it actually?
Yeah, and I don't think it's random.
And I just equipped my other sword.
Yes. Why it unequips it from you anyways, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know how to fight this guy now.
Yeah, you've never fought this guy before.
Yeah. Do I shoot him with light arrows?
You can. That is one option. I say that is your target right there, is his tail. If you shoot him in the face with light arrows, he gets stunned. You can roll between his legs. Oh, and if you need hearts or magic at all of these boulders and stuff around the arena, if you walk him into them, he destroys them, and they have shit in them.
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh. This is kind of annoying. Come on. Stop. Okay, here, I'm just gonna walk away. Sorry. Come over here. Let's get away from Zelda so I stop Z-targeting onto her. Bombs?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need bombs for in this fight?
Hitting his tail.
Oh, you can hit him with everything?
Mm-hmm. You just have to do damage to his tail. And then, like I said, if you hit him in the face, it stuns him. But the brute strength message tends to work.
And he's down. Nail, the Master Sword is here. Hurry! Do I have to equip the I have to equip the Master Sword.
Yeah, you have to do the last bit of damage to him with the Master Sword. Otherwise, it's never ending.
Yeah.
Now run over there and stab him in the face a couple of times.
Oh, whoops, I died.
Oh no!
I have 2 more fairies. Well, this one and then another one. Yo, what's up, Ganon? Okay. That doesn't do anything here. Oh, it does. Can't I just re-equip the Goron sword for this part again?
You can until he is bent over.
I'll probably speed it up just a little bit more. Okay, I think I might actually... I gotta be careful I don't die here. This is a lot harder than I guess I was thinking. Except for when that happens.
Well, If you had more control over your controller, it's not. Because you just roll through his leg. You could also stop jump slashing. You're more accurate without it. No, it does more damage, it's just you're more accurate without it. And one of these pillars has hearts in it, by the way, if you have them break the one next to you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because you only have one fairy left. Oh, nope, that one's magic.
Oh, come on, move. Thank you.
Did he already break the one that had health?
I have no idea. I'm gonna find out, though. Let's take him over here. Oh, net arrows.
Arrows. He might have already broken the one that had health in it. Yep,
Yeah,
magic.
good. Any more? Where's this one? Come on, break it.
Yeah, that's...
Oh!
That had fairies, that was nice.
I want all those fairies. Oh, I guess... I'll just pick one up.
Yeah.
And then grab
Might
the
as
last
well.
one. Yeah.
And then... Yeah, so that's all the checks in the game, which means we just missed a Skulltula somewhere.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Remember, lock on again, please. Wait, should I be doing all this damage with the Master Sword?
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like I'm not getting anywhere now. Come on. Let's fight.
Don't forget you can roll between his legs.
Oh.
You can do it while he's up, too. To dodge his attack, roll through him instead of away from him.
There we go.
And now she's going to be like, hey, look, I'm actually going to help you.
And this is the end of the fight. I'm using my power to hold him off.
And that is all the power the princess can muster.
Damn. This Zelda's weak. There we go, that's the end. Stop the timer. What a good game. Just a good game. I wouldn't give it anything higher than that. There's definitely some things in this one that I definitely would prefer. That I enjoy from the other ones, but it's a good game.
Do you have to remember this was the first time it was in 3D?
Yeah.
Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm.
I get to see all of them now. Wait. Oh, that's Impa. I was like, is that Sheikah? No, it's Impa.
Nope, Impa's a guardian. Along with your wife, your girlfriend, and your brother.
My brother?
Yeah, the Goron.
Oh.
He says you guys are officially family when you beat Volvagia.
Gotcha. What a weird, unique family. Hey, you!
Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, male! Someday
With that being
when
your
the
name,
seal
that's
is
even
broken-
funnier of a scene. The post office got him real bad.
Hey, he spent too much time just flinging stuff at me, you know?
As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand, my descendants will live on for all of eternity.
And this is the game that broke the goddamn timeline.
Yep, into 3 pieces.
Courage, wisdom, and power.
I don't know if that's all 3 of them. That's all 3 of them? Courage,
Yeah,
wisdom...
those also aren't the timelines.
Thank you, Mail. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time.
Not very
All the
long,
tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it, too. Now it's a time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time.
Do I just stab it into your chest?
However,
No.
by doing by doing this, the road between times will be closed.
I'm gonna do it anyways. You deserve this!
Mail, give me
back my ocarina.
As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it.
Imagine if I just didn't get the ocarina. You're
If you
sorry
did, it would
as
still be blue.
Ocarina. You're sorry as Ocarina.
It would still be blue, sadly. Because I've done that.
When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. But when that happens, Breath of the Wild 2 will be complete, and 7 more Legend of Zelda games will have come out. The timeline will be complete, and we'll all go home and regain our lost time. Where are you supposed to be? The way you're supposed to be.
I think I worded that wrong.
Close my eyes in this open sky, and hope I don't fall into the void for all of eternity. I don't
She
want
won't.
to.
She can fly.
I don't want to play this song for the rest of my life, but now that is my time. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Mail. Goodbye.
And that's a wrap! Everyone
Yep.
pack up the stage. Let's go home.
Yeah, we're good.
It was all a dream.
Awesome. Thank you everybody for watching. That was a fun. I enjoyed that. That was really good. 17 episodes for this series. They were also really long episodes. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please let me know. Comment down below, give a like, subscribe. I'd like to force this at the end of the episodes, you know? At least at the
let
end of
us
the
know.
series.
Let us know if you guys want to do any of the other Zelda games. Like we said, we love Spirit Tracks. There's Wind Waker. They don't even have to be randomizers.
Yeah, they could just be the standard game. And then also on top of that, let me know if you enjoyed having Jamie here, because I really enjoyed having Jamie here too. And I think, like all the Legend of Zelda games, I'll probably just ask Jamie to be with me for alongside them if he's open to it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Zelda franchise. I don't know most of the other titles like the back of my hand, like this one. So
I mean,
I'll
it could
mostly
make
just
it-
be there for comedy.
It would make it a lot more fun. Even if you don't know the games, it'll be a lot more fun to have somebody commentating on this type of stuff with me. Maybe when I go to redo Eternal Ages, you join me for that too.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I watched your original playthrough.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be playing through Eternal Ages again, which is the Minecraft mod, by the way. It was the first series that I properly completed on my channel. When that gets updated, I'm going back through the whole thing all over again. So it'll be a live stream, not just I will do a live stream until we get to where we left off, and then we'll continue the series like normal. But then we'll have Jamie with us, which will be super fun. So
Yeah, and not to time date all of this, but hey, Liam, there's a new game coming out.
yeah,
It's already been on your channel once before.
Yeah, Silk Song. I'm definitely thinking about doing it. We'll see. That comes out next year. So, it's definitely a ways away, and I have a lot of other series that I can be doing, like Secrets of Grindy is another one I want to do. Stardew Valley has just started on my channel, and that seems to be doing pretty well. So, yeah, there's a lot of fun and cool things that are going to be happening on my channel. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this. This was really fun. I don't know if I just let the credits roll or what.
I say just let the credits roll at that point.
Yeah. Oh, the actual music is the ending credits isn't randomized. That's good. Whoa. Oh, the fire. Hey, everybody's dancing. Oh, we never did we never did the racing minigame. Thank God we never did the racing minigame.
Well,
we did a minigame like that.
Did we? Did we end up doing the first one, or did we just play Epona Song as soon as we had it?
We played Epona Song as soon as we got it.
Look at those three.
Yeah.
The weird randos. Yeah, so the only thing you didn't do this playthrough was the trade quest.
Yeah. That probably could have given me the last Sculptula.
Well, according to the spoiler log, it's $5. Where the last Sculptula is, I don't know.
I might as well... Oh, the green rupee was just one item. It wasn't something that like gets stacked up on top of. Interesting. Is there... Oh, that's right. That's just infinite. So, I'll mark everything down. The whole list is complete. So we did get everything except for the last Sculptula, so we'll stick at 99. Which is awesome.
Which means no infinite money.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the sages.
Nope.
No?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
sages. They don't get to join the party.
And we did get to visit every area, so we did get to hear every song. Oh, you know what? The sages kind of remind me of the not the heroes, the people from Breath of the Wild. I don't remember what they're called.
The
champions,
Guardians?
the champions. Yeah.
Well, that's because they're the same thing. Only the Rudo exist in that timeline.
Yeah. Instead of the birdie. Oh, this is a sad ending. And then we go to Majora's Mask. What's going on? I'm a kid again. And he's back to the past.
The sad part of that about this is your fairy that's been with you this entire adventure just says, "I'm out."
Peace.
It
Goodbye.
just leaves.
Yep.
No words, no nothing, no hey, no listen. It just boop.
Goodbye. Good, I'm gone.
And the fact that she got shuffled into purple makes it so much better for this going into Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah, because of Tattle.
Because yeah, it's actually fitting.
Presented by Nintendo.
That's it. That's the end of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Yay! Oh no, there's more. There's more.
The final
and there's
scene.
more.
This is what you get for completing on Legendary.
On Legendary?
It's a joke.
Oh.
Because nowadays, every game that has a Legendary difficulty has a Legendary ending.
Oh. Then Leaks here to just say, stop it. Get some
Hey look,
help.
there's Bowser and Luigi in the background.
Stop it. Get some help. Don't do what you're about to do. Walk away from that window.
Don't do it! And then this is how you end up in prison for Majora's Mask to happen.
Really?
Yeah, because Majora's Mask is all a dream. Just like Link's Awakening.